So, uh, so I moved on to different animations other than Darkness in Their World, and I have been doing other animations instead for a while now. There is actually a lot of reasons why I'm not doing Darkness in Their World anymore. One of them is kind of clear. I just lost interest in it. This one does have a good chance of me returning to, though, but in a different form and starting from the beginning. So, another reason is that I the pacing is a mess. Like, I'm not expecting myself to do super good pacing or anything, but like suddenly one episode a ton happens and it's 20 minutes long, and then there's an 8-minute long episode where pretty much nothing happens in. Like, for no reason, like, it's just like the aftermath of another episode, and like it's not that good. It should be its own, should be part of another episode. And then there's also the songs I made. They weren't really my songs. They just used FNF instrumentals and adapting different creators' lyrics, which like I did get permission for, but it just felt kind of lazy and disappointing. But like, those two things aren't the only reasons Darkness in Their World isn't continuing. This current Darkness in Their World isn't continuing. There's also the fact that it takes way too long to make a set. Like, it takes an absurd amount of time to make a background. And then, like, I can make something better at Roblox in less time. And, like, I spend more time on the actually building the sets instead of the animation. Animation's my favorite part at the end of things, which, like, is another reason, like, why if it returns, it wouldn't be the same style. Like, the dream sequences were a ton of fun to make. If you watched it, you've seen the dream sequences. Those were a ton of fun to make because they actually feel like, oh yeah, I didn't just like make it intent. Like, it doesn't feel like, oh yeah, I spent more time on the background than the actual making of the scene. And yeah, that's the thing. I'd rather make the scene. I'd rather just like continue on and make the scenes instead of like the backgrounds for the scenes. I'd rather spend more time doing that. Like, yeah, animation in Roblox takes more time, but it leads to a better product that I had more fun making either way. So, but like then there's a really big reason, a really big thing I don't like about it now. Has characters based off of real people that worked on a Roblox game, and like so many things that could go wrong with that. One, I could lead to an incorrect view of them, which like is not good. And two, the person itself could come out as like a creep or something, and then like that entire character is ruined, basically, because it's supposed to be a real person. That isn't like a historical figure or anything, because like, yeah, I do see like it being fine to make like a character based on those, but like, a real person that's still alive or has passed away somewhat recently, no, please no. I'm sorry about how I did that. It was wrong, and part of the reason Darkness in Their World is the original is canceled. Well, I'm not going to do an outro this time, but because like this is going to be completely done on my computer, which I don't have the clip that I use for my outro on my PC. So like that's the thing. So I'll see you all again soon. All right, peace.